Okay, I don't have a lot of time. Last week's episode of Found was titled Missing While Grieving. A pastor's sister goes missing. Gabby tries to help him because he's the pastor that helped her when she had escaped captivity and basically believed in her, as well as his deceased wife also had helped her out. Now, I don't have a lot of time to talk about this episode because there's just two things I want to say. First of all, through this episode, we realize that our girl Gabby is an atheist. How you go through all that stuff with Sir, survive him, come out on the other side, are saving others, giving other people purpose in their life, and you don't think that comes from a higher power? I was shocked. But everybody has things that they battle, and everybody's road to faith is different than others. But I would think surviving Sir for over a year, escaping, okay, and saving you and Lacey, along with building M&A, would be a testament to your faith. Now for the bigger question. Who the hell was up in Margaret's house, baby? So when I was growing up, I was a latchkey kid, and as my siblings came along, both bio and adopted, my daddy used to say that if it's not him or my mother on the other side of the door, do not open up the door. So I couldn't open it for grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncles, nobody. Because the one thing my dad knew, because he's a street guy, the one thing he knew is the boogeyman usually is somebody you know. So they make these movies like the boogeyman is this random person, but a lot of times the reason why the boogeyman is going to be able to get to kids, the elderly, or to whatever woman is because they are already associated with them. And there's power in choosing your victim, learning their weaknesses and all this other stuff. So when Margaret found that choo-choo train in Jamie's pockets, at first I was like, well, what is the significance of this train? And then when she points out that when he was abducted, the train was in his room and it was his favorite toy. And then shortly after, she noticed the toy was gone and she thought her daughters had played with it, misplaced it, did something to it. And then she realized somebody was up in her home. That somebody is somebody she trusted, stole her son. Whether that's Jamie or not, the person that's now acting like he's Jamie clearly knows where the real Jamie is if he is not the real Jamie. If he is the real Jamie, then he has got the tea on who took him. And this explains how Margaret could be sitting there and her little boy could be taken from the bus station and he didn't even make a sound because it was somebody he knew. Baby, who was up in Margaret's house? You gonna get a beat down. Okay, who was up in her house? Who stood in her face, watched her grieve and lose her mind, and stole her damn child? And clearly didn't take a good caring of him, because if that's the real Jamie, he smoked, he don't look like he has it all together. You know what I'm saying? So they clearly didn't even do a good job with him. But it just goes to show that those closest to you know how to hurt you. And I feel for my girl Margaret, but I cannot wait for the next episode because I want her story to unfold. Each person has their own story in M&A, but Margaret's story, truth be told, I literally cannot wait to find out what is going to happen, because somebody took that girl's baby. Somebody stole him from her. Somebody broke up her freaking family. Somebody did all of these things and then stood in my girl's face. Are y'all watching Found? Are y'all watching Found? Because what I love is they love to give us a little gut kick the last 5 minutes of the show, because Margaret was like, who the fuck was up in my house? Who the fuck was up in my house? Who took my son? Who, the person that I trusted and let you in, destroyed my family? Margaret, I hope when you figure out who it is, that you make that person pay. All right, y'all. I'm out. Y'all let me know if you're watching Found.